Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I tried to do the stream earlier on today. I had some technical difficulties as always. So we're giving this another go. So I'm going to continue on with like the last part 10 of the body mechanics animation breakdown. Um, of going into making sure like we start putting detail into our shots. So this is going to be the last part, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the whole package of 10 parts. That's 10 hours of footage and detailed animation for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy it. And this is going to be the last part, which I'm going to be looking at polish. So adding small finer details. This will help you when you're doing your own animated shots to, if you can't see some things, you can just like shadow at what I'm doing now and just follow through and look at the areas that I'm looking to fix and how I'm fixing those. So yeah, if you've joined the live stream, drop a little message in the comments. Let me see. Maybe I know some people that are familiar. Hit the like, sit back, have a drink, and listen to me talk and animate. Cool. So let's see where we were. Let's do a quick play blast. Take a quick look at the shot. It's always a good thing as well to do this. Just take a look at your shot in Play Blast, just to see where you were last time. Because every time you look at the shot, you start to notice small things. And I see a lot when I look at it in slow motion. That feels a little bit poppy there. That's a little click. So you're going to see me looking at arcs and spacing, like all the principles all over again, but just in more finer detail, because I don't have like big clicks and pops to worry about now. Because the reason why it's called polish is because you've worked on your spline so much, now that majority of the shot is looking good, well, at least I hope. For me, I'm talking about me. So now I can go, okay, like I don't have to worry about the head, chest, shoulders, knees, and everything. I can go, okay, that's looking good. Hold on a minute, there's a little pop. So when I did my stream this morning, I noticed that this hand that goes for a punch, click, it does it in a weird way. It hits and then it stays there and then pops back. And you see that one frame where it just goes down. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. I didn't save it just so I can redo it again. Oh, hey Bibs, one of the regulars. Hit the like, say hello, and if there's other people in the chat, be nice to them. Just because you're a regular doesn't give you the right to bully. No bullies in this chat. But yeah, feel free to ask me questions if you guys want. You're more than welcome to. So let's play this one last time. So okay. So what did I notice when I saw this? I noticed that this breathing is amazing because I love my breathing animation. But then once we go over here, this pop. Look at that. Click. So that needs to be fixed. That's one. And look at this hand here. It just goes down to here. It's doing whoosh, bang, click. That needs to be fixed. And what I noticed was this elbow in the background. So if it goes back, 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 pop. Look at that big spacing. It's very slow, pop. So that's another thing. Actually, let's use this moment to just find stuff that's not good in my shot. So learn, or like, I rule this chat. I might make you a mod if you keep this up, Bibs. You might just be one of my mods, my first mod, if you keep this up. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Just let me know. Because I mean, I'm currently on 210 subs, which is for me like, wow, so many people are listening to me and watching my channel. But if it goes like lots of people, maybe I might need some mods just to keep it PG. But yeah, no, you're definitely one of the first ones in the chat. So what did we notice so far? That click in the hand, that quick spacing there, that pop in the elbow. What's a good thing to do, guys, is don't go, oh, the head, the legs, this, that. No, just when you're going into polish, look at the hand throughout the whole shot. Look at the elbow throughout the whole shot. That way you're just scanning one little area. Then when he's coming down, I'm looking at the hand, this one here, how it's moving. It does this and does that. So that arc could be nicer like this. And when he does this, look, it goes through the other hands. That's another thing. So this is why it's really nice to go frame by frame. And then another thing that I noticed was when he does this push, it's like this hand starts to hang there. I'm going to hold up on that because I don't want you to fully like, we'll see. We'll see. So that's what I've noticed with this hand. Let's take a look at this hand or arm. Okay. When the hand goes back, there could be some overlap with this forearm. So let's see. Okay, that's good enough for me for now to fix, and I can continue. Today's stream is going to be 1 hour. I really want to finish the polish for everything, guys. So maybe it'll go for 1 hour, 10, 20 minutes, just to make sure we wrap everything up. Always notice as well, the shot can always be improved. So my main thing here is to show you guys how to polish the shot, and I want it to look nice to a certain level, you know? So we can have like a final finished thing. So cool. All right. So this area here. So let's get rid of the breathing area. I don't need that. Let's focus on this. Bang, bang, bang. Cool. Oh, let me know in the chat, guys. What do you think of the new cool banner that I made for the front page? Groovy. I'll show you very quickly. I'm pretty proud of it. I worked on it yesterday. I'm like, oh, it looks fun. This one here. Let me know what you guys think. Put like some cool little things over there, some information, like you can email if you want to take my one-to-one private workshops. The links, the LinkedIn obviously is my LinkedIn. They're all my links, obviously. The Instagram, Discord, LinkedIn, it's there. But obviously, like I said to you, in my bio, when you click here and you find out more about me, you can just join the Instagram, which I know, Babes, you're on there. You can join the Discord. This is very important. This is where I like message everybody and they get in contact with me and they can show me their shots or if they want a private mentorship. Or you can do that in the LinkedIn. Just add me there and just drop me a private message. Cool. All right. So hopefully you guys like this. I put a lot of effort into it and I can't wait to show you guys more about like my private course where I have really cool little brochures for this, where it's like one-on-one workshop or like class workshops and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you think of the banner. If you like it, if you don't like it, if it, boo, you know. All right, so let's start animating. Again, as always, the beginning is the longest part for me. Just getting into like starting to move stuff around. So it goes up there over one frame. It goes up quite a bit. So as he's going up, we still want to make a nice arc with the hands. So if you hear any fan noises in the background, let me know. I put the extra noise cancelling thing on the streaming, so hopefully it shouldn't. If it does, let me know. I'll switch it off. The fan, not the noise cancelling. All right, so let's zoom into this little area. This is what we're focusing on. Okay, so let's start from the base. Let's start with the forearm. I also want to see what Jackie's doing. Is he actually pushing forward? That's too much. That's crazy. Who did that? That's me. There. I can see from Jackie here, his arm, well, it's difficult to see, but he's doing this. I will draw it for you. Oh, by the way, I did a 2D animation today. It's going to be on the Jackie's doing this, whereas I'm doing that. It's not the same, is it, guys? My humor. So that's what's happening there. I need to be closer to what's really happening rather than assuming it. So let's bring this down. There. Cool. Let's bring this arm up. And you can actually see there's a massive drop in spacing like this. And also, around here, right? Let's get a bit more of a arc. See how Jackie's holding the pose? I've said Jackie for like 10 weeks now. I think it's going to be nice not saying his name for a bit. Okay, cool. Over here, we need to hold this a little bit more. Because for me, there. And let's pull this forearm back. What do you guys think? Live streams on Sundays where, we don't have work. Yes, we have lives if it's, family time. I think Sundays is family time. What do you guys think? For me, it's traditional, like family time on Sundays, uncles and aunties, dad jokes. I'm like, okay, it's not that funny, but yeah, sure. Cool. All right. So I want this punch to create a nice arc, don't we all? And so let's see now. We can add that rotation a bit more. Oh, there we go. That's why that's happening. I knew it. I knew it. My spidey senses told me. So this rotation here that's happening, like all of a sudden, look at the hand. Click. That's weird. Because over here, it's got the same rotation, and all of a sudden there. So don't be afraid to go in there, investigate your own shots. What I would say to you guys, if you want to be animators, like some people just want to be enthusiasts and like move stuff around, have fun, and maybe they'll do animation. That's totally fine. If you're just interested in behind the scenes and how it's done, that's cool. But if for those of you that are really interested in learning animation or improving an animation, if something doesn't look right, jump in, figure it out, find out. It's your shot, right? Because if you can sense it, your supervisor or your lead will see it. The director will notice it. So if you've noticed it, don't give them the opportunity to, say to you, hey, Fatih, that's happening in your shot. You need to fix that. And you could just say, yeah, but I knew it. You don't want to be in a position where you're saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to fix it later. Well, you should fix it now and show it to us. Don't fix it later. So just take ownership of your shot. Like, be really proud of your shot and say, not like, oh, you can't give me feedback. Not that way, but more of a, I really want to do an awesome shot, and if my supervisor or director points something out, that's a good thing because I clearly didn't see and there's a room to improve. So think of it like that. Don't think of it as, how dare you give me feedback? Who are you, mate? No obrigado for you. The Portuguese in me is coming out because I have a Portuguese student in my chat. That's why. I'm compelled to keep it very Portuguese. Cool. All right. There, you see that? The hand is... There's a very big spacing. Look at that. It just drops. And because of that, this hand, the rotation becomes very... well, our line of action just changes quite a lot, very drastically. So I just want to smooth this out a bit. And when I mean smooth, just put a bit more of a ease out. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Is it all bibs? Trying to get approved to people. Trying to get Jackie Chan channel's mascot. Yeah, I think so as well. Like maybe I'll put Jackie mascot in there. I will have. Oh, that's supposed to be a student. Like, it's not Jackie Chan. It's supposed to be like a cute student. That's the mascot. You talking about this? Let me know in the chat. I'll show you. 1 second. This over here? No. This is a student. Supposed to be. Yeah, I've got a few designs for students. So when I do launch my class packages, you have different types of students, like in different designs. So at the moment, we only have one student. So this is for the one, because I only offer at the moment one-to-one workshops. When I do have, class workshops for 4 to 6 students, then you will see a logo with a couple students and Fatih at the same time. But yeah, if you're interested in learning from me, learning animation, I cover all levels. Just send an email to this email. Email to this. Send a message. Email to the this email. And hold on, where is it? Yeah, there we go. Up there. And yeah, just we can talk about it. I can let you know what the course has, how much it costs, how long it'll be, and I'm excited to show you guys one or two of my students' current work. It's looking awesome, and I'll do a little promo on the channel and show you guys. I don't want to show it just yet. Keep it secret. You might see on the Discord though. Cool. All right, let's continue. Stop distracting me, guys. I'm talking about Jackie Chan and the animation. Oh, okay. I wonder who that amazing Portuguese student is. I'm talking about Jackie. Yeah. In the what do you call it? On the thumbnail of the shot. Yeah, that's definitely Jackie Chan. Cool. All right. So let's see the hand. The hand does the punch. Cool. And then it drags, starts to come down. All right. And when I'm in polish, guys, oh, that leg looks a bit uncomfortable. You fix one thing, play blast. You fix it again, play blast. My play blast variety, or like how often I do it, increases drastically in polish. Okay, he does that punch. Cool. I would want the... No, it feels too soft. I want that to be a bit more dynamic. It feels too soft. The one I did this morning was fine, but I didn't save it because I wanted to do the live stream again so you guys can see. It's all for you guys. If you have any friends or family or student friends or colleagues or whatever that is interested in animation and they don't know about my channel, feel free to share. Because that way, if you think I'm awesome or if you enjoy the way I teach, they will be able to see and, you know, just spread the word, guys. Don't be afraid. I do enjoy teaching. I would like to actually do teaching more often than not, if I can. You know. Let's get this hand. Goes up a little bit more. I want to get like this little arc when around here. You see how his hand's going back? Well, his arm, hand, that area. Let's see. It's too much is happening. Let's see. Yeah, this over one frame is just popping forward. We need to fix that. First, always fix the bicep area. And let's see. There, over one frame, it just pops. Well, when I mean pop, just like a big change. And yeah, that's much better. Now, I can work on the forearm. Let me know in the chat as well, guys, if there's any kind of animations that you'd like to see. I know, like, I got really good response from the One Piece stuff, and, you know, what do you know? One Piece, like, I really like One Piece, you know? So, I'm super tempted to do, like, an anime style. I'm very tempted to do, like, really cool animations that I like, but I also want to do animations for, like, basic stuff, like learning how to do the walk, the run, teaching you Maya basics and stuff like that. Even though it's really awesome to do these cool animations that I want and I think you'll enjoy, it's just really time consuming, and I want to do educational videos as well as those cool videos. So you get to learn, and if you enjoy it, the more masterclass ones that I'm doing now are going to be more helpful in terms of like helping you, you know, develop your skills. Because one step at a time, if you get the basics right, honestly, like, the sky is the limit, or to infinity and beyond. I mean, like, this is, you're gonna hear a lot of me speak, a lot of me. You're not gonna hear a lot of me. You're gonna hear me a lot speaking like this. Cool. All right. I think I'm happy with that little area. Before I do a play blast, I just want to fix this part where the elbow just comes out. Pop. This frame here, around here, goes a little bit. Like from here to here, it's like a big pop. And when I mean pop, I'm seeing like a big spacing. And I think I remember it was not even in the arms, because the arms were fine. It was this. Yep, this area here. It's the rotation on the body. I think. So sometimes when you're looking at fixing an area, if it's the hand that's got a weird position in the Maya screen space, it might not be the hand. It might be the can you see me? No, it might not be the hand. It might be the forearm. It might be the bicep, shoulder, chest, or it might even not be any of them. Based on your curves in your graph editor, this thing here, it might just be the root of it all, the body mover. So don't just move it for the sake of moving it. Keep an eye on your, this is very important, because you could be now undoing something like, oh, I'm changing this hand to be around here. That's fine. But if in your graph editor, everything looks fine, there's nothing weird in terms of motion, do a little bit of investigating. Look at the chest, look at the body mover, and look at the arms. Like, go to the root of the problem. Because you could be like, breaking or changing something that's already working. So that's a really important one, guys. I see that quite often. Oh, what's going on? You guys want to see my YouTube again? We are here already. Close this. Cool. All right. No, go away, ads. We're not promoting you. Okay, cool. Yeah. So if you've joined the live stream, hit that like, enjoy, and let me know if you have any questions. Cool. All right, let's see what's happening in the chat. Yeah, videos on those basic stuff are actually pretty helpful. Yeah, I mean, once you get those done, down, Bibs, like, honestly, you can just do any kind of animation or start to do more difficult animation. When you do a very complex animation and you have to try to think of the spacing, the timing, anticipation, all of this, it can become overwhelming. Whereas if you look at the basics and really get the basics down, then honestly, like, the sky's the limit. To infinity and beyond. Or should I say obrigado? That's the last time I'll say that. All right, cool. So at this point, I want to do a quick play blast because it gives me confidence. It makes me go, it's not that bad. All right, so I want to see that punch, how it feels with a bit of, I don't want to see it in a couple frames. I want a little build up to it to see the whole shot. Okay. Let's see. Does anyone new in the chat? Let us know. If you've just come to the channel, if you're subscribed new, if you're a regular, say hi in the chat. Get socializing. So, I have really enjoyed this 10-part Body Mechanics Masterclass. And for those of you that want to see my workflow, this is it. So you will really see. Okay, so let's see that first punch. Feels a bit soft, if I'm being honest. Still not too happy. You know why? I think I can get this forearm closer to his body. So then when it stretches out, there, it's... This is almost super straight. Okay, cool. I just need to play around with the spacing a little bit more. And I'm being picky, which is a good thing. I don't want this to be very... feels soft, that's why. I go on ones, pull this one up. Let's pull this one up a little bit more as well. I'm going on ones because I want to have full control. This one, this specific frame, I want it to be super straight. Just so we can feel that sharp impact. There. Let's pull this down because it just feels a bit soft to me. Bang. This one can be a bit more down. Over one frame. Pull up. I want to be closer to that final punch pose. Cool, let's see what that looks like. I feel like I've spent a bit of time here. And I got this one done very early in the morning. That's the thing sometimes. Sometimes, like, you just have one of those days and it just doesn't happen straight away. Okay, so our next play blast. If that punch is fast enough, then I'll just make sure that it follows through and it just doesn't stay on that same pose. Bang. Okay. Cool, I think we're almost there with that. So he does the punch, but I don't want this. I want this punch to continue through there. What I mean, random accents are kicking in. This one here. Oh yeah, that's it. He moves screen right a bit too much. So this is now happening from the base. Look, he's going screen right too much. I want this punch over here. So look at where the fist is. When he does that punch, that's great. But I want that, the one after this where he's fully straight. Can you guys see me? There we go. I want it to be around here. Like just a little bit more. So if that's, this little section is where he punches, I want the next one to be slightly further ahead. It's like an ease in. But because the body's moving back so much, we don't get that. And that's happening because of this area here. See if I do this. That's this. Okay. Maybe what I can do is rotate the shoulder a little bit. Let's see. Or I can keep this and the one before just pull back a bit. Like do the reverse. If I can't extend anymore, so I've stopped the hips. Pull this down. Pull this slightly up. There. That's the feeling I want. It's punch. Maybe pull this up a little bit more. There. So I want it to feel like he's punching and it's almost, you know, pushing forward from that. And then we go back. However, I want, after that, this guy to start going back down. There. But not like this. Not like this. Sounds like a script from drama scene. There, I want it to start going up. Like I'm looking at the hand creating these arcs. A bit more like this, a bit more like that. See, punches. It goes up, down, back out there. Cool, let's see what this looks like. I want to save in case it crashes. I don't want to do all that stuff again. Let's see. Play blast. So I'm happy to take some questions. We've got a small team today, like maybe one or two people watching. I mean, I get it, it's a Sunday, but I did want to finish off the live stream for the Masterclass Part 10. So I mean, if the weather's nice and you're indoors, I get it. Cool. All right. That feels so much better. Look at the punch. The first punch where he punches and goes back. Ka-ching. I have to do sound effects. Whoa. That's Bruce Lee, not Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's more of a. He's more of a like, don't hit me. Okay, have some of this. Throw that. Bruce Lee's more of a, I'm not going to do it. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to. So, okay, that first punch and then moving that hand back in and out, I think that's working well. Pat on the back. We've done that. Because with your motivation, well, with your energy and my focus, we can do it. Cool. So now, around here, I want to get like a bit of a nicer arc on the arm, like especially for this hand. And especially here as well, like look, what on earth is going on there? If I look carefully, like this is why polish is super cool. And awesome. And now I can focus on finer details. Look at Jackie's arm. It's blurry, but I can see. It's there. It's not doing this. So I still need to be closer to the previous pose. This is even here. But I'm able to do this because, because he animates, he does sound effects, he does it all, buy one, get free kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go, you've said it. I'm not going to say anything else. You're like the #1 sales lady. Okay, cool. Let's readjust this. I'm about to sneeze, but I yawned. That's new. And that was not planned. Alright. So what did we say? His arm is like this. Because look, I can see it's close to his body as well. There. And like this. And let's bring it down a bit. See what's happening there. Whoops. I want to be on a frame where I've got keys. I don't want to do it on a dead frame where there's no keys. And add another key. If I don't have to, at least. Come on, rotate. You might hear me speaking to Maya sometimes. And it's not my girlfriend or my dog or anything like that. It's the software. Because it doesn't listen. Sometimes it just does what it wants. Okay, that feels much closer. Look, you can see from there. However, this tells me that the rotation I have here, this one, look why, 60 and 62, in between, look how far his arm's rotating. And this one's close to his body. This tells me that this guy here is too far away. And I mean the arm. I don't mean some random character. And what's happening with the arm over there is crazy. Because look, his arm is, I can't select. His arm over here is static, whereas over here, it's, it's doing a lot of stuff. I don't think it should be. Selling. I think you're both, I think. No, I'm joking. You're selling pretty good. Cool. Which class are you in at the moment in terms of Bibbs? Which class are you studying? Okay. So the hand is coming out. What I can do is over here where the hands are penetrating one another, I just grab this one here. Pull that up. Trying to avoid this collision that was happening on 61. Yeah, that seems to have done it. Okay, now let's fix this weird hand motion that's happening there. So what happens? Let's investigate a little bit. 64, Jackie connects. And he almost stays in the same position in terms of where his hands are. So let's do that. Let's grab 64 and click the 66. There. Yeah, I think I've got like this massive rotation that's happening, which isn't going to help. I want to keep him there as much as I can. Whoa. He has a lot. He's bouncing around. Okay. Let's just see how the hand that we're trying to keep quite static is behaving now. So, you're in class 5, character performance. That's what you're studying right now on the face, trying to get appealing expressions, especially with the brows. Check out the live stream that I've done for expressive emotions or motions, something like that. It's just a live, it's just basically a full-on facial animation class that I did. So that might be able to help you to get like strong expressions. So recommended. Okay, so the first punch dodges, click. Yeah, that reducing the amount of body motion that I had before and holding that pose for a bit, I think feels so much stronger. You know when he puts his hands up like this? Bang! I'm really feeling the impact of that. I'm not just saying it because it's my shot. I actually like that. I'm looking at that same arm to see if there's anything happening towards the end. Yeah, look, when he goes back, I would like to have a bit of a drag on that arm. I can't see it on Jackie, but I know it will be happening, like there. So the forearm, the bicep goes back. I'm looking at the one in the background. There. There's a bit of an overlap. I would expect that forearm to keep going back. This bit here, look. Look, guys, look. There. So this has gone back. Great. This is there. Oh, it's coming back. That's great. This is starting to go forward. I would expect this to still go back and then drag. So that's what I'll add. And I think we're in a good situation with the first pass polish for that. Let's do that. So let's go back. So look, nothing is happening here. It's coming down, great. But we need to continue that around here. So now look what's happening. I would expect this to be a bit more lower. Oh, I don't like that. See how nice this is now? I'm feeling that it's going back. All right, let's play this, and I think we're done with this hand or this arm. The other arm I don't think has got a lot to do, to be honest. If you are in the chat and you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like, let me know what you think, and enjoy your Sunday. That's my energy. That's my Sunday energy. It's like, have fun, amazing, sweet. And if you guys are watching this live stream afterwards because you can't join the live stream now, which is totally fine because that's what I do sometimes. I'm like, right now is for food and TV, you know, or part time. So if you're watching this afterwards, do hit a like if you do like the video. Okay, so we have that first punch, swing back. Yeah, I think that arm's pretty much done. I would do like 2-3 passes of polish, but I just want to do one polish pass so you guys see what I'm looking at. That's the main thing. The main thing is not for Fatih to do an awesome shot, which is nice. I would like to do awesome shots. It's to do an awesome shot, but mainly to show you guys my process and how to polish your shots. Like okay, see here with the way the hand is. Okay, I noticed something else. See when this when this hand and arm, how can I say both at the same time? When this hand and arm comes out, look at that pop there, that's really big. Which means when he comes out here, the spacing of this could be bigger. The second one here, to make up for this massive pop in between. So let's do that. I really enjoy doing these details. Yeah, this because if you have a big spacing and then kind of a same, like what I'm seeing is this. You have to see what I'm seeing. It's like Neo in the Matrix. I can see it, guys. Okay, so the hand is here. There's another hand here, like the one before. It's here again, and then you have this kind of stuff. Well, up until here, that's fine, but gradually the speed of your characters, or should I say the spacing of your characters' punch should be getting bigger. It should be more like this. If that's the final pose, great. That's the first. Let's do this, this, this. That tells me, like, up until the point of impact, it's getting bigger. But at the moment, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing like 1, 2, 3. It's getting bigger, and this is just even. Like why does this punch just become even spacing? That's what I'm reacting to. So let's go and fix it. And what I can do is I can go 1, 2. I can make this bigger and pull this one back, so the spacing can change a little bit. This is where you now as an animator have to go in there and like make these tough decisions. I wouldn't say it's tough decisions, but you know, you just have to be a bit more picky with some of the things that's happening in your shot. So I'm favoring the one before a bit more now. There. So pull this up a bit more maybe. So that way, let's see. You know what? I'll do this over 1 frame. I will beat you into submission. You will listen to me. Weird frame. That still feels like it's a bit too much, so maybe I could do this. Straighten up. This one could be a bit more as well. So this one here can be a bit bigger in terms of space. So let's see. 1 gets bigger, gets much bigger. This one could be a bit smaller. And I'm looking at the hand. I'm measuring it based on the hand and the arm, how far it is. All right, well, let's see if I've ruined it or made it better. Sometimes it is a bit of a, you know, let's move it a little bit, see if it works. Hey, we've got a few people in the chat. Guys, hit the like if you are enjoying my videos, if you enjoy the live streams, if you want me to do more live streams. I think the likes are quite important to YouTube. It shows that you guys are enjoying the content, and that usually helps push the video out to more people. Okay, so let's see. That swing feels much better, but it's a bit too, is it a bit too sharp now? I think it might be, let's see. Nah, I've gone a bit too much. Now I need to go back again. I've made it a bit too extreme. So what I do know is 64 and 63 need to be very close to one another. That's fine. Like, don't shy away from redoing stuff or readjusting. It's think of animation as like you're doing performance, but you're also editors. You're constantly editing your shot or editing the performance. So if you don't like change, I don't think animation is for you. Well, I think in the beginning, I'm like, why doesn't this Hollywood director like my shot? What does he know that I don't? Or she. Usually it's he that I've worked with, but there's some awesome she directors as well. And let's see. Yeah. See that hand? That feels much, much closer to what I've got. And once you overcome the part of being okay with notes, being okay with changing the shot, you're going to realize you're going to make your life so much more easier, like less painful. Because if you're trying to avoid notes and do your shot in a way where it's like, I want to like assume everything the director's going to want and like, it's not going to work. Because they might tell you something very specific and you might just do it. You probably will do it correctly as well, but they will just change their mind because, you know, it's their movie. So just get used to, get really comfortable with taking notes. As an animator, if you're like, you know, doing something else, that's cool. But as an animator, get really comfortable with, okay, that feels much better there. That hand, I think that might be something. No, I think that's cool. A hand that comes here. Yeah, and there's a little arc as well. There. I just need to hold that arm up a bit more. See how Jackie's doing it? My one comes all the way down like this. Whereas Jackie's one, if we look at his one, he holds it there for a little bit longer. See, it's still up. Mine's come down. Details. It's all in the details. Whether you're doing modeling, texturing, lighting, rigging, animation. Yeah. And for those of you that are interested in taking my private one-on-one courses, just to let you know, I will be judging you. So when you do learn with me, you're not only just learning, but you're also preparing a show reel to apply for studio. So when you do class 1 all the way to class 7, so I think I can show you guys some stuff. So like class 1 is basic fundamentals, like bouncing balls and stuff like that, but it has to be feature level. What I mean by that is, if you're bouncing ball or weight or texture of a ball and stuff like this, even though it doesn't sound entertaining and fun, it's better for you to do that bouncing ball or whatever it is at a very, very high level. Because if you don't do that at a good level and then you go on to moving a character, then that character, all the stuff that you've learned from a bouncing ball that is not at the right level, you're now trying to do that at not the right level with something that's really complicated with face, hands, fingers. So with me, I want to make sure that my students have the right learning curve, that they really learn, like, because I've hired animators for studios before, so I know, like, I've looked through show reels, what's needed. So when you, if you want to do like a class 5 and 6 acting, but I don't think you're there, I just want to take you on board, because that will be me lying to you and letting you just come onto my workshop just for other reasons, you know, and I don't want that. I want to make sure that, nope, you need to do class 2 or you need to do class 3 or you look good for class 4. because I can see you're at the level you can go for. And yeah, with me, hopefully you can build a showreel and you can apply to studios and work. With the one-on-one, you don't have to be a feature animator. You could be a games animator. You could, if you want to do VFX, that's totally fine because I've worked in games, visual effects, feature, commercials, TV as well. So I can help you make a showreel exactly to where you want to work in. So if it's games, I can help you with like, you know, like God of War, Last of Us kind of animation for your showreel. While you're learning, you're making these. If it's for feature animation, it's going to be performance, acting, and depending on where you want to go. And if it's visual effects, it's hyper realistic stuff. I've worked on Lion King, worked on other lots of stuff like Ghost in the Shell, 4 Marvel films. So yeah, just drop an email in the that's there. Yep. If you would like to learn from me, just drop an email. The email is in the banner. 11 Ronin workshops, and yeah, I'm happy to answer your questions. All right, let's keep going. It's here. Let's rotate this. Something weird has happened there. Yeah, there we go. That's probably why. And I also realized I enjoy teaching you guys more now. Like before, when I was first animating, I just wanted to animate. Now I still like animating, but I enjoy teaching a bit more now because it's like, oh, I'm giving back to the community. There's that, but I also do like seeing students like, oh my god, your stuff is badass. It's looking awesome, and it makes me happy when I see that. I'm not lying. I'm being honest. It's difficult to do something you don't like. Cool. All right, let's see this. If it's any better. All right. So play blast. So that's cool. That's cool. That's not bad. Okay, we're getting there. I can animate. It's working. It's alive. I sound like what's that guy? The one that makes Frankenstein. Doctor something. But I think just seeing a polish on that arm is going to be useful. So this arm here, this hand, is doing this, up, left. I want that arc to be nice. Because it feels like I stay in this pose for a long time. I hit this, 1, 2, kind of, but I want to push through that a little bit. And I want to start with this guy here, first and foremost. Push, 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 push. I think we can keep pushing a bit more. And then we'll come back. Let's see this one here. Okay, let's use the forearm. Okay, it's opening. There, we need to go more. That's fine. Let's take a look at that now. Do you guys have any questions about films, animation, principles, my course, my channel, me? We have got a small team of like a small group today watching, so it's mainly Bibs, which is fine. I think she misses me from me teaching. It's nice to have you here, by the way, because you know, it would have been a quiet stream. But I do know people do watch these things afterwards. So, okay, let's see. So the hand goes back. Yeah, that's cool. That overlap is working better. I just want to fix this one here. There. Feels better. It can be much better, though. over one frame that hand twists. So there's probably a stepped key in there. We'll fix that. And this section here, screen right hand, feels quite linear. Like we hit this pose, click, and then it's just same, kind of. Not a fan of that. Nope. There, it just feels very mechanical. Like beep, boop, beep, Wally, Eve. You know, that kind of stuff. Not Eve. Eve's very fluid. But it feels very Wally-ish. That's not what we're going for. And there's a very big drop of the shoulders, which looks unnatural. There. What is going on? Who's doing this? Nope. Nope. No. That's it. This is it. Okay. So I need to reduce this a bit. But over one frame, it's doing a lot. That looks crazy. Let's pull this back up. Do you guys have a weekend film to watch? I cry every day on myself. Oh, don't say that. Well, you can take my private classes. But are you with any of the students that you were in my class with currently? Because that would be awesome to like continue with students that you worked with or like studied with. Still play blast. We're coming close to the 1 hour mark, guys. So I want to, in standard fashion of how we've been doing things, another 5-10 minutes, then I'm going to finish off. I won't be finishing off like the polish for the whole shot, but you've seen me do a polish pass on the hands, on the arms. I'm doing it on the other arm now. I would probably do the same thing for the kneecaps, the legs, and then the head finally. Yeah, stuff like that, you know. Let's see. Even when the hand goes back, here, look. This hand, or this arm, when it goes back, there, I would expect some sort of a offset. Like this. I will show you. I'm not hiding it. There, for example. So, when the arm goes back, well, I am doing it. See? Then we drop this down. I'm trying to make sure that when he's doing this, there's a bit of upwards momentum and a bit of overlapping action, which is very important. This one's a bit more higher. Then as it's going down, that motion is dragging it down. This is too much. I want to... There. It's too much. See, I'm trying to always find the right balance. So, oh, you're not in the same class this time. Oh, okay. I'm sure you have like really cool classmates now, so I don't worry about you. I think you're in good hands. So it's also nice to have a new team or a new bunch of animators you're working with or learning with, because you're going to see different characters, you're going to make new connections, and you're going to get to see other people work on shots that you probably wouldn't have seen. So I think it's all good. So look at the positive way. Cool. All right, let's see. Let's do another play blast, and I think we'll come to the very end. Because you could polish forever and ever. Well, not really, but like it will take a long time to get something really, really crisp. But yeah, I want to be finished with this masterclass. There we go. So that's the final animation. Let's see. So he goes back, punch, kick, whatever. Do your judo. Yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed this, guys. Like, hopefully those little the masterclass I gave. The masterclass, the whole point of the masterclass is for you to. They take a long time to do. This is 10 hours in total, give or take, because I am chatting to you guys every now and again to explain stuff. But see, yawning. Sorry, but it's worth doing because you get to see my whole workflow for this kind of a shot. At least you get to see what it takes to do this kind of a shot, and you know, what is it, 100 frames? That's 4 seconds of animation, just short of. So 24, 24, 48, 96. So 4 seconds and 4 frames of animation in total, because it's 100 frames of animation that I did. Let's put the rest of the shot. So while I do a play blast, and you know, you get to see me block out the shot, problem solve, prepare the shot, bring it into Maya, bring the rig, position the rig. You know, within the whole blocking process, you get to see me like facing challenges, fixing problems, problem solving, which when you're on your own, you could be like, you know, banging your head against the wall. At least I was when I was younger and trying to do the stuff on my own, because we didn't have this many, like we didn't have animators on YouTube doing this kind of stuff. Like I had to pick a book and just figure it out, which is a long way around. That's where having a mentor, instructor, learning from a school is really helpful, because you're, you know, if you're learning from a real animator, they can just really help you speed up your workflow. So yeah, cool. So hopefully you enjoyed that. We've got the whole Jackie doing the punch and dodge stuff. It's a lot, but there's tons of information now in the live stream that we did together. So I really want to thank all of you guys for joining, watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, all that stuff. You have made the live streams much more fun by interacting with me, speaking to me, asking me very important questions, valuable like information, and sometimes interesting questions. And if you're like Bibs here, asking me interesting stuff, it does help the live stream go quick, and it makes me enjoy animating. I enjoy animating when it's like this. So yep, you're all welcome. And if you did like the whole 10-part series that I've created of this masterclass, all I want is a little like on the video, subscribe and share if you want. If you don't want to, no problem, just come back to the channel and there'll be more stuff for you guys, because I'll be having lots of stuff. If you don't want to take my private lessons to learn, no problem. There'll be tons of stuff every week coming on the channel. It's just the private stuff is more like I'm helping you one-to-one, learn, make a show reel. But there's tons of stuff on the channel that you're going to learn from anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching the live streams. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate all the likes, comments, and yeah, all the comments that you guys are putting on all the other videos as well. I saw you really like the One Piece stuff, so yeah, cool. What's happening in the chat? Looking very nice. Appreciate the masterclass. No, you're all welcome. Yeah, so this is it, guys. This is the final. You know, it's the punch, dodge. I can keep polishing for a long time, like with the shoulders, chest, kneecaps, feet, do small adjustments, the head, neck, but I want to finish on 10. I think 10's a good number to finish off the masterclass animation. So if you want to learn animation, if you want to see the whole workflow of a professional animator, check out this live stream, and I've got it from part 1 all the way to part 10, and you see the whole process of how I've done it. I have worked on Disney, DreamWorks, and lots of Paramount, Fox films, VFX, feature stuff. So you'll be getting to see the workflow of a real animator. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, hit the like, subscribe, and yeah, weekly videos and live streams on my channel. So hit the notification bell on and you'll be updated when I have my next live stream. So thank you guys. Have a lovely Sunday, and I'll be having more stuff next week as always. So yeah, take care, enjoy, and